Is it time to buy or sell SharpLink Gaming stock? In this video, we're diving deep into SharpLink Gaming. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 28th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 18th of July 2025, our system has classified SharpLink Gaming as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.15. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has not met our expectations, registering a loss of 27.8%. This equates to an average daily loss of 3.97% since its classification as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently situated in the lower part of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term, which often signals an excellent buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor at $14.46 be breached, it would initially indicate a deceleration in the rate of increase, but it may also serve as an early warning sign for a potential shift in trend. The present 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 23.67% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from negative 14.51% to 435.30%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 35.09%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 65.69% to 433.64% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $7.18 and $111.66. Our latest daily update for SharpLink Gaming highlights a volatile ride for SharpLink Gaming Ltd's stock price on Monday, moving between $19.78 and $23.10. The stock price of SharpLink Gaming Ltd fell by 4.84% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 28th of July, 2025, decreasing from $21.99 to $20.93. This marks a decline for 4 consecutive days. During the last trading session, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 16.78%, ranging from a low of $19.78 to a high of $23.10. Over the last 10 days, the price has decreased in 7 of those days, resulting in a total decline of 12.37% for that period. Moreover, the trading volume increased on the last day by 5 million shares, although this occurred amidst falling prices. This situation might serve as an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 52 million shares changed hands, amounting to approximately $1.08 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $124.12, while the lowest price was 19 cents. Currently, the price is 83.14%, or $103.20 below the 52-week high, and 95.51%, or $444.68 below the all-time high recorded on the 17th of November, 2021, when the price peaked at $465.60. SharpLink Gaming, identified by its ticker SBET, has recently experienced noteworthy momentum following pivotal leadership changes and strategic initiatives. On July 25th, the company appointed Joseph Shalom, a former senior executive at BlackRock, as co-CEO. Shalom's extensive background in digital finance, particularly his contribution to launching the iShares Ethereum Trust, positions SharpLink to harness institutional knowledge aimed at promoting Ethereum adoption. In addition, SharpLink made headlines by acquiring nearly 75,000 Ethereum in a strategic effort to enhance its assets, establishing itself as the world's largest corporate holder of ETH. By mid-July, the company's Ethereum holdings reached approximately 360,807 ETH, reflecting a significant increase driven by its treasury strategy initiated earlier in June. These substantial holdings have produced considerable staking rewards, thereby enhancing its financial standing. The implications of these developments are noteworthy. In the short term, SharpLink's bold investment in Ethereum has elevated its stock price by nearly 50% over the past week and more than 100% in the last month. This volatility signifies that investor sentiment is closely linked to the fluctuations of the crypto market. Looking ahead, the strategic shift towards Ethereum could strengthen SharpLink's position as a major player in the digital finance arena, potentially stabilizing its stock performance as revenue growth from staking rewards materializes. Given the current market conditions alongside SharpLink's proactive leadership and asset strategy, investors should closely monitor SBET as it navigates this evolving landscape within the thriving digital financial sector. Analysts have assigned SharpLink Gaming stock a general strong sell rating. They have classified the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts also rate this stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for SharpLink Gaming. SharpLink Gaming Ltd stock currently indicates a sell signal from the short-term moving average. Conversely, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Notably, since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal for the stock, which suggests a positive outlook. In the event of further gains, the stock may encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $24.81. On the downside, support from the long-term average is expected around $20.22. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, whereas a breakdown below the long-term average will generate a sell signal. Additionally, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, with the stock having declined by 73.58% since then. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased alongside the falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor the stock more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal, recorded 41 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, noted 162 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal, observed 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, indicated 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 8 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal, identified 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, recognized 45 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 44 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. P.S. Support, risk, and stop loss for SharpLink Gaming. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $18.48 and $17.06. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this is broken, the stock may fall to the next support level. In this case, SharpLink Gaming Ltd finds support just below today's level at $18.48. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $17.06 and $16.29. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility, and due to a broad prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock fluctuated by $3.32 between its high and low, or 16.78%. Over the last week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 18.19%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SharpLink Gaming, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to external factors. However, consistently negative PE ratios may be a warning sign of inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on August 13, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SharpLink Gaming. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SharpLink Gaming is at $23.32. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SharpLink Gaming faces its first support level at $18.48. If this support level holds, it could represent a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SharpLink Gaming from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 30th of June, 2025, Delucia Robert Michael conducted an insider purchase of 6,250 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, Mackenzie Obi conducted an insider purchase of 5,556 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, Gukowski Robert M. conducted an insider purchase of 5,556 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, Fithian Rob conducted an insider purchase of 6,250 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June, 2025, Bernhard Leslie conducted an insider purchase of 5,556 shares of common stock. Based on the 94 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 93.039. Overall, insiders purchased 19,158,552 shares and sold 857,639 shares in the last 94 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $19.90, reflecting a decline of 4.88%. This stock exhibits very high daily fluctuations, which contributes to a significant level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 40 days ago. Is SharpLink Gaming stock a good buy? SharpLink Gaming Ltd holds several positive signals, but we still do not find these to be sufficient for a buy recommendation. At the current level, it should be considered a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have downgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a buy to a hold candidate. After analyzing the volatility and movements for the last trading day, our systems find that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 29th of July, we expect SharpLink Gaming to open higher by approximately 34 cents and start trading at $21.27. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best wishes from all of us here at StockInvest.